Please can you see that this is organised crime, because my phone was hacked with a virus fuck work when I was definitely working in Australia, and my skin's had all these chemicals, forever chemicals and silver, because they want her to look natural, and took away my vitamin health and healing, which has been a long-standing journey of mine, and I've got receipts. The other thing is I've always been a happy, joyful person, and I love the spirit of God, and I always had photos of me out in nature enjoying my day. But it's very funny when you're going through tragedy to make a polarity, everybody's happy and you're not. It's part of a genocide. The other thing is putting me into the rubbish and having all these children around to take away care is manipulative and deceptive. Everyone deserves care, especially people that I've given and given and given. I believe during a time of crisis I should have been allowed to have social rights, but they keep going around, Chinese and the blondes, paying people to be part of their group. They won't let me have social inclusion, and it wasn't a democracy, it's payments. Same as down in Christchurch, I got a job, he was paying them to say in public I'm not professional. So they just kept using the media to paint a picture I'm not professional, and cheated me out of my jobs by creating this rhetoric of evil about my life, and it was defamation. I went to work, I was cooking date slices. I only answered what she asked me. You know, she asked me about this boy, and I just said, like, I'm kind of really annoyed that this is going on, and blah, 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 blah. And so they make you react, and then they blame you for your reaction. But she actually asked about him, so shouldn't it be like, it's not professional that these guys are coming to my work, creating a story about me having sex with a boy? She goes, what does your mother think about you sleeping with him? This was what at my work in Christchurch, and then he went and got her in the public saying I'm unprofessional. So they've been damaging my reputation for a long time, and every time I've created a go, USA and China cheat me out of it, and Japan, and I want reparations from Japan Toilet. They've stolen a business that I built from the ground up. I didn't do anything dirty and dodgy to people, and all my rooms have been clean. I want reparations. I'm Sia. You know, the lady that hasn't got the looks and she's got all the talent, that's me. And Zane has copied me day and night, made me labor day and night as fucking ugly, treat me like I'm ugly and cheap and worthless, while he takes credit and honour for all the ideas and all the things that I've created. As we want our freedom, and we want our justice for the rotten mango and drowning us in the Mae West boat all over the world to take away the food supply, that I'm a rotten mango, because that's a sign of trafficking, is putting wedges between you and supply chains that can help bring you out of trafficking. Because every solution I have, they drown me in more and more drama and hatred and negativity, and they just stop my own greatness by like putting illegal restraints on me, illegally imprisoning me and torturing me all over Australia that I'm old and weathered. I've got photos of a mirror with lights all under it which shows they're putting cameras in my homes. It's domestic violence. I'm asking for justice. I'm asking for people that care about people and growing together as people. I don't care if you want to look like the most beautiful girl in the world. You need to still know who are the people in your life that have helped you. You need to still know how to get down to the ground with other people and wash some dishes. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of those actors that are really, really rich now came from normal lives and did a lot of normal things, and they've had a lot of normal things before they got into this luxurious life. They had a lot of them had budding dreams, and they lived lives of poverty and trash. So what I'm saying is, a lot of these people should really keep, and instead of just persecuting people in classism and levels, they should actually be like trying to enforce the people that are the most vulnerable as a successful government or a successful chain of power and leadership, if you want your most vulnerable to succeed in life, I would say you need to put more safety nets in place so things like this doesn't happen. Or you need to put more laws into holding people's identity into some sort of file chain digital jail so that nobody can access it. There needs to be some laws to protect our identity better. This is an emergency. I don't have any loving connections because of my looks, because of Donald Trump's alligator Alcatraz and making me look like I eat all day. And it's actually this compassionate heart is our customs of our family. So I really want my future in this, and it's the way I communicate. I'm dependent. It's really, really reckless that these Asians have just taken everything I need and stopping me because they want the will of the wind at all costs. They don't want me to have my rights. They want to have the will of the land. They want to have the will of the people, the fame, the fortune at any cost, even India at any cost, as long as they can degrade my vagina and prostitute me in a shed for billions of people. They don't care as long as they get the fame. And it's not a good look on your business to rape, to forge a new world. And you think about if you want to be a successful government, you need to be putting in social services for people. You need to be letting them have anti-slavery help, not Harvey Weinstein and Harley Davidson crews banning me from the social networks that I need to grow and get out of this problem. And that's what I want to say about this institutional abuse and racism. That's where I've fallen, is in the cracks, is that nobody wanted to help me stand back up. I didn't expect a handout. What I expected was a help me up. And nobody will. They're still sitting in hatred and an energy of hatred, discrimination, blame, and it's not fair because usually when they destroy somebody's national identity like they have with me for 3 years all through the media and erasing it, they usually police profile you and then they usually put security all around their business so that you can't access what you need, which is structural violence. And then they create this inequality, and it's unfair because these guys honor killed me with my mother and my ex to have a better life, but they don't care about what happened to me. And nobody did. Instead of caring, they all went on this rampage that I'm this arrogant asshole and stopped me having the social services, made up books that I did all this bad stuff to stop me having social services. And I was totally innocent. I think innocent people should be free. And the penguin who's been using me as seer all these years needs to pay back reparations. It's not fair. I have a right to have friends. They've been snaking me out of having friends and my own right to my own voice and my own right to my freedom, my own right to be recognised for my work.